conversation with the legend himself, Akbar Sami's with us here at Indigo 91.9. He's been touring the US, by the way, for 16 years now. 16 years. I know people younger than that have tuned into the station right now. Been doing Japan as well for the last three to 4 years, and recently honored with the DJ of the Decade. How big is that honor for you?
It's massive, Joy. It's massive. It was unbelievable, and when I was told that I'm getting that honor.
This is not like DJ of the year, or
No.
it's DJ of the Decade. That's
Yes.
10 years.
Yes, and by the INCA, which is
Yes.
like one of the best bodies we have in India for India nightlife and convention and
Yes.
awards. So coming from them, the DJ of the Decade award was massive for me. It was very, very heart touching, and the best part was even more add to it was given to me by Viraf Sarkari, who I
Okay.
love so much from Viscraft.
Okay.
And the second place where I started DJing was Xanadu in Bombay City.
Okay.
And that club was owned by Viraf and Andre, the Viscraft boys.
Okay.
This was before Viscraft was born.
Okay.
So, and he was he flew down specially to Delhi to honor me with that award.
Wow,
So
must have been
it was
special.
beautiful. Yeah,
Must have
yeah,
been special.
Yeah, very
Indeed.
special.
So 16 years touring the US. How many cities do you do?
I do about between 12 and 15 cities.
Wow. that's-
Sometimes maybe more. Yeah.
So, like you were mentioning, your life is in a suitcase right now.
I live in a suitcase.
You do, don't you? So 10 to 12 cities all across the US. How has Japan been for you?
Japan was again a very shocking experience because they have this Emporium Beach Festival, which is a yearly event, and DJs from all over the world are invited,
Okay.
and they go there and they perform. So somebody from India representing India was again a honor to do something like that, to represent your own country and being there in between those people who are DJs from all over the world.
All over the world.
And it's like nervousness and cold and shivering and all of that before you go on the stage because
Yeah.
people are watching you.
True.
And especially when it comes to India, it's all eyes on us. So I did a lot of preparations before I left, and I got ready and practiced and decided what exactly I wanted to do, spoke to the guys, and then went up the stage. But once I'm there behind the decks, I think it's a magic. It's magic out there. So I just forget about everything. As soon as I start playing that first tune, and that's it. Everything goes away.
You're in a different zone.
Different
altogether.
zone. I'm just banging it.
That's exactly what happens to me. Even if I've had a bad day and I just walk into the studio and once I switch on the mic,
Absolutely.
I completely forget of,
Absolutely.
the world outside.
You know that
And, oh my
feeling.
God, absolutely.
That feeling.
Akbar, tell us what's going on currently.
Currently, I'm working on multiple soundtracks. There's a track which I mentioned to you outside London Would Be Cold.
Yeah, you've got to tell us. There's an interesting story behind that. Go ahead, come on, share that with us.
So there's this news teller in London.
Yes.
Okay, he's talking about the visit of our Prime Minister,
Uh-huh.
Mr. Narendra Modi.
Okay.
And, he kind of said that our Prime Minister, the London Prime Minister, came in and walked in and sat down. But
The
when
London Prime Minister or the Indian Prime Minister?
the London,
Okay,
London,
the English Prime Minister.
yeah, the English Prime Minister.
Okay.
So when the Indian Prime Minister came in, there was a drum battle and fireworks and whatnot, and all of that. And then he cuts it and goes to the Prime Minister, who's on the podium,
Okay.
and he says that I was told that London would be cold, but not this much. So I picked up those lines.
Yes.
He went on talking about London.
Uh-huh.
So I just picked up this much and I made a house tune out of it.
Okay.
I added some rhythms and some bass lines and some percussion, and that's what I'm working on
Okay.
right now. In fact, it's nearly done, 90% completed. It's gone for mastering to San Diego.
So the name of the single is, are you allowed?
I was told that London would be cold. London would be cold.
I was told that London would be cold. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a smash hit.
It's a fun thing. So
It's a funny thing to capture. as
yeah,
well,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. A speech, you know, which is
Yeah.
I don't think it's been done before. So that's one thing that I'm working on. I worked on already. Presently, again, I'm working on this song called Senorita.
Okay.
So it's like a bilingual. You know, it's got English, Spanish, and Punjabi. So it's like 3 different languages. Right, complicated. But I think I'll be done with it towards the end of December.
Okay.
So that's it. And another song after Kabhi Kabhi, which the music companies wanted me to do soon after Kabhi Kabhi was released because they loved Kabhi Kabhi.
Yeah.
And they said you need to do another one on the similar notes. So I selected a song called Dard Dil Dard Jigar. Dil mein jagaya aapne. So I'm singing that song.
Okay, you're singing
So I'm
that
singing
too.
that song, yeah.
Okay.
And also Senorita, like you know, I'm like one of the singers.
Yeah, you got lots on your plate right now. This is just apart from all the touring that you're doing right now as well.
Yeah.
All over
That
the
takes
coun-
my life. Yeah, touring is like, guys. You know, it looks very good. It sounds very good, but it's like it's not that easy as it looks. Also, DJing is not that easy. So this is for the upcoming DJs. That if you're looking at that, we were talking about it earlier. To get into DJing, please think twice. It's not about tractor and the sync button. No, you need to be at it 24/7 because the music don't stop coming, and you need to upgrade and keep on working and keep on doing and keep on making sets according to wherever you're playing. A pub is different, a club is different, a wedding which I'm doing tonight is completely different, and a corporate event is completely different. So it's not the same music and the same sound that goes everywhere. No,
Absolutely.
it's completely different. A club sound is completely different to a pub or a lounge.
Okay.
You know, so there are a lot of technicalities. You know, I can go on talking about.
Yeah, I know you can. We don't have time for that. I'd love to, to continue talking about
Some
it.
other day. Yeah, sure.
So, I'll keep him hanging out with us for a few minutes more. But I know he's a busy man. He's got to head over to the Grand Hyatt. We'll come back and maybe
Sure.
a final message for your fans and also a couple of tips for upcoming DJs. I know
Sure.
you kind of pull everything
yeah,
in
yeah,
that,
under that, yeah,
message, but we'll come back for
Sure.
one final time.
Sure.
Akbar Sami is with us here on Indigo 91.9.